Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd.
The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Thursday, July 25, 2024. In the headlines, bus operators in Carriacou accused of overcharging passengers. Grenada's culinary chef Ulrich Roberts invests in training and mentorship academy in his homeland. 2 special pins for Team Grenada at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Also in the news, regionally, the Royal St. Lucia Police Force issues stern warning after social media threats. Internationally, Kamala Harris launches election campaign. Plus, in the sports news, Paradise FC International kicks off CFU Cup Shield campaign this evening. Good evening in the Grenadian capital. Good evening from the Grenadian capital. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. We are reporting the day's news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. Some bus operators on the Sister Isles are being accused of charging passengers more than the stipulated fares. Christina John tells us more.
Commuters who have had the experience are considering it a rip-off, especially at a time when the people of Carriacou and PT Martinique are struggling to cope in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. The regular fee for the longest route on Carriacou is $3.50. Now, some bus operators are collecting $5 from passengers, an increase of $1.50. GBN was contacted on the matter Thursday and spoke to a member of the National Bus Association in Carriacou. Lux, as he's commonly known, said he is aware of the practice but cannot say if his members are part of this scheme.
I have my boss, but my son that's driving it. I called him this morning and said, "Do you doing this kind of thing? You can tell me no, you're taking the regular price." I said, "Well, don't ever try to do that." And something we put it out there and try to calm down on it, but some of the guys who are not on the association, we cannot get through to them, but we will try to see if we can talk to them personally, because this time is hard for everybody, my dear. And they shouldn't try to do that. As much as I've seen those guys that run in the bus, I mean, those in the association get the story already. But the other guys, as much as I've seen them, I've asked them to refrain from doing that, because it could be, well, as I said to them, it could be a serious offense. Because 25 cents or 50 cents will cost them $5,000 if somebody reported.
Derek McKenzie, Public Relations Officer and lead for the National Bus Association, totally denounced this malicious act.
We are aware of the incident in Carriacou where it has been noted that operators on the Sister Isle are overcharging the customers or passengers. And I have asked them to indicate or ask to the operators that they should desist from doing that. And we have to be clear that a lot of the time these things happen and the association is blamed for it. And people say association members. All operators are not part of the association, and many times the these incidents happens from people that are not under the umbrella of the association. So in light of that, we're saying to all operators, so we're talking about members and non-members, overcharging is not legal. It's illegal to do that. It's actually an arrestable offense too. So from an association stance and from where I speak as the public relations officer of the National Bus Association, we want to denounce the overcharging. It's illegal, so we're asking you to discontinue it. All right.
Mackenzie said it's been years since they've had an increase in bus fare, and although a raise is due, there is a correct procedure to follow.
So as much as a price increase is due, it's been 17 years plus since we haven't had an increase. That's not the right way to do it. There's always a legal way, and as it stands, we have submitted a list of incentives to the government and the Transport Commission, which they are currently looking at, and further down the road we would take up discussions and to see what we can agree on. What that it is, the price is still the same price from 17 years ago, and we want to encourage operators to charge the correct price.
GBN's attempt to contact Chairman of the Transport Commission, Attorney Francis Paul, to get a feedback on the possible consequences for such an act prove futile. Kristalina John, GBN News.
Well, Hurricane Beryl has caused significant damage to the coastal areas, mangroves and oyster beds of Carriacou and Petite Martinique, according to a preliminary assessment by the Ministry of Climate Resilience and the Environment. Rena Thomas reports.
After a 3-day assessment in Carriacou and Petite Martinique, the Ministry of Climate Resilience and Environment has identified the preliminary extent of damage caused by Hurricane Beryl. According to the Minister of Climate Resilience, Kieran James, the damage to the island's coastal areas, mangroves and oyster beds was significant.
What we have been able to document following that visit is that quite a number of places in Carriacou and Petite Martinique as well, in particular to that of Madame Pear, they have seen tremendous coastal erosion going on there. But what has happened is that due to the wave action during the hurricane, it has exacerbated the issue. Under the Enhanced Direct Access Project, another project underneath our ministerial portfolio, we realized that the sea actually came all the way up to the road. And what has happened? The entire project with the mangrove outplanting and so was severely destroyed.
The minister says the next step is to conduct a more in-depth assessment and create a document that will be shared with a task force in her ministry. This will later develop into a report that will help Grenadians gain more regional and international support to restore the damages sustained.
And we are in the process now of consolidating a document that will be shared with the task force that is led by the Ministry of Climate Resilience and Foreign Affairs to design an outcome so as to reach out to our international partners and those countries and ministries that we have relations with to ascertain and to get some assistance, be it technical, be it financial, from them to see how best we can either revisit the initial plan of the projects, and two, to ensure that we can, if there is a cause for us to abandon the project in its original form, and then we have to create something that is new and different, we are going to also look into doing that as well.
She emphasized that the journey towards rebuilding will not be easy, especially with rising temperatures, as we continue to watch ahead for the rest of the hurricane season.
The temperatures are getting warmer, sea level is rising, and that is the right atmosphere for hurricanes to, stronger hurricanes to be born and emerge. And so what we don't want is for us to go down that rebuilding path and then we are dealt with another hurricane. So as the Minister for Climate Resilience, I continue my lobby, I continue my quest to call for urgent action, to call for not only commitments, but for those commitments to be realized and materialized for us, because it affects our lives, livelihoods, and the only home that we know, our environment.
Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Representatives of Grenada Tourism Authority journeyed to the United Kingdom to assure partners there that Grenada remains open for business despite the passage of Hurricane Beryl. We get more in this Joseph Kador report.
Chief Executive Officer Petra Roach and other officials of the Grenada Tourism Authority engaged leading travel industry partners in the UK to provide critical updates following the passage of Hurricane Beryl. Partners were informed about the rebuilding efforts in Grenada, Carriacou and Petite Martinique, but most importantly, they were assured that the Spice Country is open for business.
Grenada continues to be a very well-loved destination in the UK. We had actually been experiencing a 30% growth for the first 6 months of the year, and with the passing of Beryl, that has slowed down our growth, but we expect that with continued focus on the market, with continued communication, with continued marketing activations, that we can get back on track and continue to enjoy that positive growth that we were experiencing.
GTA's chairman Randall Dalton reinforced the message that despite recent challenges, Grenada's tourism industry is fully operational.
Although we have this tragedy that hit us, we still have an amazing opportunity ahead of us. With every sort of crisis, it is an opportunity, and now the opportunity is to go forth, tell the story about Grenada, let everyone know that mainland Grenada is open for business. So now more than ever, we need to tell the story of Grenada.
The UK is a key source market for Grenada and has been showing strong growth and increase in first quarter visitor numbers in 2024. The delegation also hosted a Meet the Media dinner with journalists from renowned consumer publications such as Condé Nast Travelers, National Geographic, Good Housekeeping, The Aspire, as well as travel trade publications like Travel Weekly. They also met with senior officials from airline partners, British Airways, and Virgin Atlantic to discuss ongoing support and strategies to ensure the continued growth in visitor arrivals.
What I love about Grenada is how peaceful it is. It was really inspiring to me to see a really young, vibrant, thriving black nation.
Grenadians are amongst the most sincere, lovely, beautiful people you will ever meet.
Very lucky enough to go to Grenada last November. Had a great trip out there.
I think there's lots to see and do on the island itself. I think I would recommend seeing the chocolate, seeing the rum, going out and experiencing the local culture.
Our program is definitely getting bigger as we see more hotel and resorts opening on island, but also as we see increased demand.
The GTA said similar status update visits are planned for the USA and Canadian markets in the coming months. Joseph Kador, GBN News.
Grenada's internationally acclaimed culinary chef, Ollery Roberts, Chef Ollery, has partnered with the Grenada Tourism Authority to launch a new training and mentorship academy on Wednesday. GTA Product Development Manager Curl Hostialik said the academy will cater to students from the TMI Community College and the New Life organization who are actively pursuing studies in the culinary and mixology fields.
An inspiring example of how dedication to one's craft can translate into substantial contributions to our community. This academy is set to offer invaluable training to the talented students of the TMI Community College and New Law, equipping them with the skills needed to excel in the culinary arts, mixology, cake design, and front office customer service. By fostering such talent, we are not only enhancing individual careers, but also strengthening the very fabric of our tourism industry. 2 exceptional students will be given the opportunity of a lifetime. A 1-month internship complete with accommodation, airfare, and a stipend. This experience will not only broaden their horizons, but also allow them to bring back their new perspective and skills to Grenada. Furthermore, participants in the master classes will gain access to top-notch culinary resources and training, ensuring that they are well prepared to contribute to our hospitality sector.
Hostialik also announced an upcoming fundraiser to assist communities impacted by Hurricane Beryl.
I am pleased to announce a fundraising dinner, A Taste of Zaz, That's scheduled for Saturday at the Prickly Bay Marina. So this Saturday on the 27th. You cannot miss this. We can give you all more details a little bit later on in the program. But the proceeds from this event will support the building rig efforts. The building rig efforts following Hurricane Beryl, and will also, some of those funds will also go towards the T.A. Marichaud Community College Culinary Department.
Chef Ollery said with all his achievements in the U.S., his dream was to make a similar investment in his homeland.
Lived in Boston doing the space of cooking. We've done a lot in Boston. I've done a few different things in my life, but what I've said recently to my team is I don't want to empty my tank in a country that I'm not from, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not from the US, I'm from Grenada. So I always in my mind knew I wanted to either open a restaurant in my country or to do something in my country. And then this opportunity came about with GTA. But being able to come back home and do this is the highest. I'm not just saying that because I'm here. I really feel that way. And so I'm going to give it my 1,000%. My team was yelling at me this morning. They called me on the airport because they were packing so we do a lot of homemade sauces, and I had them bring some sauces in the suitcase, and they were like, hey, these fees to put these on the bags was an arm and a leg. But I said, this is worth it. I want to make sure my people taste how we do it in Boston, you know what I'm saying? So we'll be looking forward to Saturday, looking forward to being able to showcase what we do. A snippet, there's a lot that I do, but we're going to try to create, some really cool flavors for you guys and just enjoy the time while we're here.
Fantastic. Absolutely love it. Well done. Network News. We'll be right back.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hey, Lynn.
Hey, neighbor.
Here's the bill I asked you to pay for me.
How did you get your electricity bill to be so low?
For one, we size our transformers just for what we need. And we unplug transformers, chargers, and other devices when they're not in use. We also replaced our light bulbs with LEDs.
They burn less energy, right?
Much less. I even replaced the seal on my refrigerator door to keep the cold air in.
And Grenlec is always advising us not to open the fridge too often.
That's right. And my family washes and irons in bulk.
So while Grenada can't control fuel prices, I can conserve energy and save money.
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Hey yo, Jefferson here. And I've been listening to some of the horror stories of the shootings and killings of our Grenadian people, and I think we need to do better. There's more to lose than to gain when we engage in acts of violence. So here's what. Take advantage of the gun amnesty. It's in effect until July 30th. Turn in that gun, son. And let's create a safer environment for all Grenadian people. Much love.
The gun amnesty remains in effect until July 30th. A message from the Ministry of National Security.
Running a business is hard. Running a creative business, that's 10 times harder. The Grenada Office of Creative Affairs understands the unique challenges creative entrepreneurs face, especially when it comes to securing financing. That's why they have partnered with the Grenada Development Bank to launch the Creative and Cultural Industries Business Development Fund. Hello, designed specifically for creative entrepreneurs like you and me. Unlock your full potential with our tailored financing options. Access loans of up to $50,000 at just 2% interest, empowering you to upgrade and expand your business. Receive business support vouchers of up to $5,000 to enhance your business plans, financial strategies, or marketing efforts. But that's not all. Nonprofits and community-based projects can secure grants of up to $25,000. So, what are you waiting for? Make the call today and learn how you can finance your dreams. Contact the Grenada Development Bank and unleash your creativity.
Experience the heart and soul of Spice Mass at the Grenlec Traditional Mass Festival on Saturday, July 27th at Hero Square, Victoria in St. Mark. Join us from 3 p.m. and witness the spectacular cultural display of the various traditional mass bands such as Feko, Shortney, Wild India, Jab Jab, and Maypole dancers with vibrant costumes, infectious music, and unforgettable cultural tradition. Bring your family and friends to enjoy an afternoon filled with excitement and heritage. Your presence is not just a visit, but a contribution to the preservation of our rich Grenadian culture. The Traditional Mass Festival, commencing 3 p.m. Hero Square, St. Mark. See you there. Saturday, 27 July. This event is sponsored by Grenlec.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Get the kids together. Get them dressed. We're heading out to total fun and excitement. It's Uncle Talbrig Kids Fest, Saturday, 27 July. More rides, more slides, more go-kart, more horseback riding, more games, more bouncy castle, and much more face painting. And all rides are free. That's right. All rides are free. Just get the kids in. Plus, much more cartoon characters. All the kids' favorite Grenadian superstars will be there. Live. Talbrig, Baby Bree, Lava Man, Moisey, Wasway, Dash, Temptress, Superfly and Flint, Little Jello, Muddy and Squeezed, Soca Jeff, and more. Saturday, 27 July, Monroe's Playing Field, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Admission adults, $20. Children, pay $10. It's their special occasion. Uncle Talbrig's Kids Fest 2024. It's gonna be bigger and better. I am the
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Build building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back at Television Center. Carnival 2024 safety plans to talk about as Carnival safety plans as Carnival 2024 approaches its climax. The Royal Grenada Police Force has announced comprehensive security measures to ensure public safety and enjoyment. At a press conference today, Assistant Commissioner of Police Vanny Cohen outlined their strategy, which will be executed in 3 phases: pre-carnival, carnival-specific, and post-carnival. ACP Cohen spoke of some of their initiatives.
1. The Commissioner of Police will employ the RGPF to work in collaboration with Spice Mass Corporation and other stakeholders from the launch of Carnival, which was on May 4, 2024, to its culmination in August 2024, by implementing our efficient and effective enforcement management strategies for the safe and secure hosting of all Carnival celebrations. 2, the maintenance of the peace and tranquility of our nation during this heightened period of revelry. 3, the supernal activities with the aim of reducing all categories of crimes. 4, to plan and execute road safety measures consistent with our responsibility for traffic management. And 5, to educate the public on crime reduction measures.
ACP Cohen also spoke of some of the expectations for the Carnival season.
If you have a licensed firearm, please do not show up to events with these, because you will not be allowed to enter any national event with it. Neither will we take responsibility for it at the entrance gates. You are urged, however, not to leave these firearms in your vehicles, but to secure them at the nearest police station. Flammable substances will not be allowed into the venue of any national shows, and the public is reminded that permission for the use of fireworks must be obtained from the Office of the Commissioner of Police.
All right, so all Carnival laws will be enforced for the season, according to the RGPF. The authorities also cautioned against the wearing of camouflage clothing. 2 special pins were designed for Team Grenada representing the country at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. My colleague Christina John has this report.
Nutmeg is the main reason the island is known as the Isle of Spice, and the first pin was designed around the nutmeg, which is used as a symbol on the national flag and many other promotional materials. The second pin was designed around the Olympic House, which is a symbol of the strength, grit, and determination of our Grenadian athletes. Glenn Alexander, an ardent supporter of our para-athletes, spoke to the design of one of the pins, which was specifically crafted for the para-athletes.
Pin that you're seeing is a combination of basically 3 symbols. The Grenada Paralympic Committee, as you would know, at the top there you would see a symbol reflecting a nutmeg, all right, and it's designed in a way so that we can really bring out that Grenada is all about nutmeg. So you will see three hands at the top, or 3 individuals at the top resembling individuals just posing in different ads, and that makes up the Grenada Paralympic Committee pin. And as you go down, you will see the Paris 24 logo, that is with the flame, etc. That is the colors that is being reflected. And to the immediate bottom of this, you would see the International Paralympic symbol there. All in all, as Grenada celebrates 50 years, the pin is trimmed with gold edges, and of course bringing out that celebration of 50 years as a country to also tie in with the Paralympic Games 2024 being held in Paris.
Glenn is the designer of the pin for the para-athletes. The pin should be on island before the athletes' departure for Paris.
Well, the idea came from me, and in designing a pin, I know previously when we went up to Santiago, I also had the opportunity to design that pin, and we had a bit of issue in terms of the jagged edges and so if you look at the pin, you would see it's basically sort of wrong in nature, which makes it easier for the craftsman to just get that edges as opposed to having jagged edges where the pin is concerned. Well, basically, it is always a joy to serve, and it's always a joy to, when you do your work, it's being acknowledged. So I'm happy that, we had decided to go ahead with my design, and of course the rest is history. In my view, Grenada to the world. Really, I think through the government of Grenada and the Grenada Paralympic, the Olympic Committee, these in terms of providing the financial contribution for these pins, I learned that it's maybe about 400 that we would receive, and of course the athletes going off and so would get the opportunity to sell Grenada in that way. I know locally it's not for sale, but from time to time I guess regular stakeholders will receive copies of the pin.
Grenada's 4-member delegation comprises male athlete Tyler Smith, a student at the J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School, and the 2022 Commonwealth Game bronze medalist in the discus, who will participate in the F-63 shot for men. Female athlete Ishona Charles, who competed in her second Paralympic Games in the F-46 javelin and F-46 shot put. Coach Bassanio Nicholas, who has worked with para-athletes over the last year and a half, and Mr. Alvin Clouden, Chief of Mission and General Secretary of the Grenada Paralympics Committee. Christelina John, GBN News.
The news, the Grenada Bureau of Standards celebrates 35 years of existence today. The organization is responsible for the improvement of the country's national quality infrastructure. Another report from Christelina John.
Director of the Bureau of Standards, Robert Medford, said initially the organization's main focus was the development of standards. However, he said they have since evolved, noting that in 2016, the Bureau's analytical lab was the first laboratory within a Bureau of Standards in the OECS to be ISO/ISC 17025 accredited. That is International Organization for Standardization and International Classification for Standards.
The notable accomplishments would be the actual development of Grenada's national quality infrastructure. For when the Bureau started, our focus was mainly on standards, development of standards, promotion of standards, use of standards. We then evolved on the Metrology Act, where we became responsible for weights and measures, was now under our portfolio. So we have to verify every measuring and weighing instrument used in trade annually. So that was the main focus up to 1997. But in the late 2000s, we started developing our laboratories, and those have evolved. So one of the major achievements of the Bureau is the development of its laboratories.
Medford said they are now better poised to conduct tests locally.
ISO/IEC 17025 is the international standard for the competence of testing and calibration laboratories. So we are testing laboratories, so we have demonstrated sufficiently that we have a quality management system in place, and we have the competence to perform a particular set of tests that we are accredited for. So once we do those tests, it is recognized internationally, so that will be able to facilitate trade trade. It reduces the burden on our producers, exporters here to seek those testing services overseas that may be more expensive. So we're developing the capacities on island in order to facilitate trade.
Bureau, he notes, are working along with local business people to ensure they are up to speed with their roles and the services they offer.
They appreciate what we are doing, and we are still relevant. So we are always open to persons coming to us, telling us, this is their need, and once we identify the demand and the resources, we look to address those needs. But we cannot address every single need because it is very resource intensive, so we have to address the priority needs. And the priority needs is to make sure that Grenada has an adequate suite of service to support its quality infrastructure.
Christina John, GBN News.
A look back at Grenada's soca music being enjoyed by Asians on the steel pan. It's time for this evening's GBN I Saw.
The festive season is in full swing in Grenada. Our soca music can be heard at nearly every corner on the island. Tonight's I Saw takes us far across the other end of the world, where our soca music rings out through the steel pan of our Asian counterparts. Thank our citizen journalists for that submission. Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
After the break, the new National Party believes that more can be done to assist people affected by Hurricane Beryl.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spice Love Comedy Bash is back by popular demand. Saturday, 17th August at the Trade Center in Grandance and Sunday, 18th August at Deluxe Cinema Grenville, 7 p.m. both shows. Prepare to be swept off your seats as Grenada's ambassadors of comedy will flood the place with laughter. Robert White, Dillian Walters and Gregory Paul, Kareem Alexis, and a host of others outrageously funny people doing outrageously funny things. Get your $60 tickets on sale at Mitchell's Pharmacy Food Fair Complex Grandance, Gittins Pharmacy Wall Street, Gabriel's Pharmacy Pedmata, St. Andrew's Pharmacy Grenville, St. David's Pharmacy, Art and Soul Bookstore, Spiceland Mall, 3B Shoe Store, downtown St. George's, and go to Fed.com. Tickets for the previously scheduled Grenville performances are valid for both shows. Don't miss this final opportunity to enjoy a good Grenadian laugh at Spice Laugh Comedy Bash, 17th and 18th August at the Grenada Trade Center and Deluxe Cinema. Get your tickets and come prepared to laugh.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every Fed advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year, and every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them boss dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them make hard of them man. Me a 38 man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. Look number 1. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the number 1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
This
this is Ezra the Fun Machine, and I'm calling all revelers, carnivalists, and bacchanalists. Let me tell you, take a loan of $3,000 or more for your costume and pay only $340 per month with God's ready cash. Plus, you get to enter to win your loan back. That's right! Pay $0 down and nothing for the first 30 days. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, pay slip, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Courts Already Cash location today or contact your Carnival band for more details. Experience Carnival 2024 with Courts Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
While acknowledging some of the positive initiatives by the government towards relief efforts for Grenadians affected by Hurricane Beryl in the north of the island, as well as Carriacou and Petite Martinique, General Secretary of the new National Party, Roland Bola, said more can be done to speed up the rebuilding and recovery process. Speaking on GBN's To The Point program on Tuesday, Bola stated that more efforts can be made to assist individuals affected by the hurricane who may have somehow slipped through the cracks and not received help.
To help reconstruct. We have spoken to people who have said since the passage they have seen no one come in their premises or in their vicinity, as a matter of fact, to do any sort of assessment, whether it's for housing or any other thing. I happen to know through a colleague that some housing assessment was done maybe 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago in the St. Patrick's, St. Mark's, St. John's area. Like most other things, even when you do those things, there are a few people that may get missed for various reasons, either they weren't present at the time when their teams visited the area, or they were in a location that someone didn't remember or no one remembered at the time to point out that there are 2 people living way down at the back there or something like that. So sometimes people get missed, and that is understood. But when those complaints come, we should, as administration, do the best we can once the information reaches us to get people to visit these people.
He suggested additional areas in which the government can improve the relief effort, including more assistance in the rebuilding of homes that were not completely destroyed by the hurricane.
There may be some houses that probably just lost their roof or some sheets of galvanized, and probably not the entire structure being damaged, and government can probably look at those and have small teams going around assisting, whether you select the teams from the neighborhood or you have to bring in 1 or 2 technical people. You work on how you will do the more permanent structures. This may take a little bit more planning, may have to have the involvement of engineers and whatever else, I don't know. Maybe there are some locations where people were that may be not suitable for rebuilding because...
This is Network News. Sports News up next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Brentwood, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
Hello sporting fans. Grenada's Olympic team for the upcoming games, scheduled from July 26 to August 11, boasts an impressive lineup of talented athletes poised to represent the country with distinction. The six-member contingent comprises a mix of veterans and rising stars, all having unique stories and the potential to etch their names in the annals of Grenadian sporting history. Leading the charge is triple Olympian Kenroy James, a household name in Grenada who has consistently proven his mettle on the world's biggest athletic stages. James will compete in the 400-meter event, a discipline in which he has already achieved remarkable success, including a gold medal at the 2012 London Olympics and a silver medal at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Joining James is Commonwealth decathlon champion Lyndon Victor, a multi-talented athlete whose all-round skills and dedication have earned him a well-deserved spot on the team. Another notable inclusion is former double world champion in javelin, Anderson Peters. Peters is widely recognized as one of the world's premier javelin throwers, having dominated the event on the global scene with his sheer power, precision, and unparalleled technique. Ali Azad, a rising star who made her competitive debut for Grenada at the 2017 Carifta Games, where she showcased her exceptional abilities by securing a silver medal in the 200 meters and a bronze in the 100 meters, rounds out the track and field contingent, competing in the highly competitive women's 100-meter event. The team is further strengthened by the inclusion of two talented swimmers, Tilly Colomo and Zachary Gresham, both of whom have distinguished themselves at various world aquatics and international meets and are national record holders. We can tell you too, the honor of carrying the flag during the opening ceremony will be bestowed upon Lyndon Victor, a fitting tribute to his achievements and the leadership he brings to the team. We wish them all the very best. West Indies captain Craig Brathwaite named a 12-man squad for the final roadside test on the eve of the match, with Gudakesh Moti making a return. The left-arm spinner has returned to the side after recovering from a bout of flu that kept him sidelined at Trent Bridge. Moti replaces Kevin Sinclair, who played in Nottingham but has suffered a fractured forearm after being struck by a short ball from Mark Wood. Sinclair has remained with the squad in Birmingham but was unavailable for selection for the test. Joining Moti in the squad is Akeem Jordan, who is on standby for Shamar Joseph, who has been experiencing flu-like symptoms and is a doubt for the match. A decision will be made on the morning of the game. West Indies have won 4 and lost 3 of their 10 previous matches at Edgbaston. The Caribbean football landscape is about to come alive with the highly anticipated 2024 Caribbean Football Union Club Shield. 20 teams from across the region, including Grenada's Paradise FC International, will battle it out for the prestigious title. This annual second-tier international club football competition is held among the clubs affiliated with the Caribbean Football Union, a sub-confederation of CONCACAF. The action is set to kick off this evening in Curacao and will run until August 4, with the winners and runners-up earning the coveted opportunity to compete in the 2024 CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. This iteration of the CFU Club Shield, previously known as the CONCACAF Caribbean Club Shield, will mark a significant transition as the management and organization of the tournament will now be undertaken by the CFU. The move further solidifies the region's commitment to elevating the game and providing a platform for its clubs to showcase their talent on the international scene. All eyes will undoubtedly be on the local club, Grenada's Paradise FC International, as they embark on their quest to bring glory home and cement their place among the Caribbean football elite. Sports news for now. According to the United Nations report on the state of food security and nutrition in the world, hunger numbers have been stubbornly high for 3 consecutive years as the global crisis deepens. The report was launched on Wednesday.
The annual State of Food Security and Nutrition in the World SOFI report was launched this year in the context of the G20 Global Alliance Against Hunger and Poverty Task Force ministerial meeting in Brazil. It warns that the world is falling significantly short of achieving Sustainable Development Goal SDG 2 Zero Hunger by 2030. The report shows that the world has been set back 15 years with levels of undernourishment comparable to those in 2008 to 2009.
Africa remains the region with the largest estimated proportion of the population facing hunger, about 20%, compared with 8% of Asia, 6% of Latin America and the Caribbean, and 7% of Oceania.
Secretary General of the United Nations Antonio Guterres said the crisis can be solved with finance.
Finance is just one piece of the puzzle in transforming food systems, but it is an essential piece, critical to helping countries build and upgrade food systems at the pace and scale required.
He said if current trends continue, about 582 million people will be chronically undernourished in 2030. Director General of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, said despite some progress in specific areas such as stunting and exclusive breastfeeding, it is uneven and too slow. The UN said an alarming number of people continue to face food insecurity and malnutrition.
Currently, funding falls far short of what's needed. The report shows that the substantial investment required is far less than the costs to economies and societies if we do nothing.
The lack of economic access to healthy diets also remains a critical issue affecting over 1/3 of the global population. Mahalia Joseph Wharton, TDT News.
Thousands of people gathered in North Carolina for Donald Trump's first rally since Joe Biden pulled out of the race. It's a key battleground state for both sides, and the Republican nominee wasted no time in going on the attack against his likely opponent in November, Kamala Harris.
Thousands came to see Donald Trump, lining up for hours to get inside. Their president, the big draw for the day, in a packed stadium of 8,500.
He's a great man. He's a good man. Yep. So that's why we're here to support him.
Others turned away because there just wasn't enough space, and within seconds of walking on stage, the attacks began. Little love for his likely rival Kamala Harris in this room.
Everything Kamala touches turns into a total disaster. She'll destroy our country if she's elected, so we won't let her be elected. We can't let that happen.
And not much outside either.
What about Kamala Harris? Do you think she's a worthwhile adversary?
No way. Why not? She's in charge of the border, isn't she? Wouldn't she the borders are?
She's a joke.
She's worse than Biden.
Yeah.
North Carolina is a battleground state. Now, that doesn't mean it swings wildly from Republican to Democrat. In fact, the Democrats haven't taken North Carolina since Obama in 2008. But what it does mean is that when the Republicans have won here, it has been with very small margins of victory. And that's why, despite such an obvious, huge show of support for Donald Trump, the Democrats still feel confident that they stand a chance.
Hello, Fayetteville!
The state has a Democratic governor, Roy Cooper, and he is widely believed to be on Kamala Harris's shortlist of possible running mates. Trump often talks about his peacemaking credentials. He did here.
I will prevent World War III. We're heading to World War III. We're heading right into the teeth of it, because we have stupid people representing us.
And that's why this voter is backing him.
The U.S. will have a better image internationally than what the Democrat did.
This rally was held indoors. It is reported that most future Trump ones will be too after that attempt on his life. But the crowds will still come, and the attacks against Team Harris too.
Thank you, North Carolina. Thank you very much.
Phil Lavelle, Al Jazeera, Charlotte, North Carolina.
We'll be right back. That's all the time we have with you at the moment. A reminder of the headlines before we leave you. Bus operators in Karuku accused of overcharging passengers. Grenada's culinary chef Ulrich Roberts invests in training and mentorship academy in his homeland. 2 special pins for Team Grenada at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. Around the globe, Kamala Harris launches election campaign. Plus, in the sports news, Paradise FC International kicks off CFU Cup Shield campaign this evening. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Have a fantastic evening. Please be safe. Good night.